we have a brand new game.
I was trying to contain myself. Oh my.
Go option one, not safe. These are insane.
And Brandon keep killing it.
Yo, what is good, Creative Fam? Brandon Washington here, and welcome back for another episode of Uncensored. This is our Christmas holiday episode, and we festive up in here. And I say we because I got an amazing co-host rocking with me today. He look a little different than normal. Little different than he normally do. No, shout out to my boy Marcus Robinson on the couch today.
See, I gotta make the sound effect. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Marcus Robinson in the building.
That's good.
Let's go.
That's good.
Oh my God, bro! You gotta show the people your Christmas shirt.
Oh, this is the shirt right here. I got oh, my bad.
You got the
Bam.
laptop. Yeah, there you go.
Right here. There
Right
you go.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun fact about the shirt:
Yo, what's that,
it's supposed to light up,
bro? Mine's supposed to light up too.
but it doesn't light up because I ripped the whole remote to light it up. I just ripped it off the shirt, not knowing that the shirt lit up. I thought it was like a security thing, and
You just ripped. So you
Just
thought
ripped
you
it
had
off.
a security tag on your shirt and you just ripped the whole
ripped it
thing off.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right. We're here for the Christmas episode, and we're here to announce our Cameras of the Year. The award show is officially upon us today. But just because Jarrell is not here today, which I'll explain why he's not here in just a bit, it doesn't mean that we don't start the show with the rap. Marcus, did you memorize the words?
No. I know nothing.
You know the words.
No.
Chat, we need y'all's help. Because this man, I've tried to get him to listen to it like 3 times this morning. He ain't said nothing.
I'll say the end,
You'll say the end?
and then I'll lip sync
The rest?
the rest.
All right. Well, chat, I'm going to need y'all to rap at home. Help me out. Please help me out. Because it's going to be a long episode if I got to do it all by myself. But let's get after it.
Let's go.
Marcus, you got it? You got
No.
the words? Let's get it.
Where they at?
They coming up.
Okay, cool.
Chill
cool.
out.
All right.
You ready? Let's get it.
Let's go.
Lights, camera, action. Yeah, we back again. Talking all the latest gear. Bring your lens, bring your friends. Sony gang full of Canon fan people too. Black magic, mommy young.
Tell me what you want, fool.
That's some gang in the chat. Back out in the cut. Yeah, we steady making sex on set. We breaking it down, no filter. Tell the rip I'm hype. If the camera hate fire, we ain't giving it no likes. NAB new drops. Any cam moves.
high.
Black magic price drop. Man,
That's a jackpot.
Firmware updates, leaks, and the rumors. Who got the best shot? Creative and the movers. This is Uncensored Real Talk, no
No
cap.
cap.
Live every week, yeah, the fam got our back. CFA Connect, man, you know where it's at. So grab your popcorn, hit subscribe, and let's chat. Let's go.
Wicked, let's chat. Wicked, let's chat.
Oh my gosh. Bro, you got like 3 words.
That's it. That's all I need.
No, but you said you was going to do the end.
I did do the end.
No, you're supposed to go, let's chat together.
Remix.
Whoa! Remix for real? Bro.
That's because.
Hey, shout out to Brandon
Super
Talbot.
chatted $100. Merry Christmas to some of the best people I know.
Oh my gosh, bro. Thank you so
Brandon.
much, bro. Came in with $100 super
See, boom.
chat to start
See?
the show.
We'll put that up there. Yeah.
Marcus nailed it as expected.
Yeah. I nailed what needed to be nailed.
Oh my gosh. You said Big Marcus needs a redo.
Nah,
You want to go again?
I'm good. I'm straight.
This man said, nah, I'm good.
I'm straight.
Marcus came
See,
in
with
with
the
the scratch.
scratching at the end.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I get it. You put your own little spin on it.
That's it.
Yeah, it was a remix.
Remix, y'all. How many people want a remix to this song for 2026?
Oh, bro, yeah, we gotta change it up next year.
Are you gonna get the ghostwriter involved?
Get
or-
the ghostwriter.
Oh, that
no.
was you.
That was me, dog.
Oh,
That was me, dog.
that's you.
That's me. A little help with ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
But most of that's me, dog.
Okay.
ChatGPT helped me get kind of figure out how to weave all the brands in there, and then it was saying stuff that didn't make no sense.
Of course.
So I had to go in and rewrite, and it rhymes like it's like a Dr. Seuss book.
Okay.
So-
Same beat, or you gonna get a new track?
I don't know, chat. Do we change it all up next year? We have a whole new,
I think
new wrap going into the next year. I'm not gonna lie, it took us a long time to nail that one perfectly because we kept messing it up. But you know,
I remember. That's why I ain't trying it.
You ain't
And then expect me to learn it in like 2 sessions.
No, you.
Like, nah.
I mean, you're supposed to do your homework, bro.
That's true.
You're supposed to do your homework.
That's my fault.
All right. Well, they say only want a remix if we can get Cam Mackey involved. Bro, Cam Mackey, come with the bars. Bars.
You should get a bunch of people and just have them sing you the bars.
Ooh.
And then you just put them together.
How many creators do you think can actually rap though?
Crickets?
Yeah.
Crickets? I think Cam could get it in.
Yeah, and I've had this
Cam likes like Kendrick, so he can get it in.
Bro, oh well, yeah. Cam probably. Well, Cam's also a musician, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he actually do music, but he sings though. Maybe he'll do the hook. We'll get him to sing on the hook. Yeah,
Okay.
and then we'll get YC to shoot the music video. Let's go. Next year, NAB, we're gonna do an ultimate creator song, and we're gonna have YC shoot the music
That'll
video.
be fire.
Let's do it.
That'll be fire.
Goals for 2026.
That'll be fire.
Y'all, we are so excited about today's episode because I have had the amazing opportunity to hang out with you guys all year long. And every week, we show up every week and we talk about the latest and greatest in the camera news space. And truth be told, like, it is a lot of stuff that's happening every single week. And it can get hard to think about everything that's happening, especially when you have like cameras like Lumix dropping like earlier in the year, and then Canon dropped like a few different cameras throughout the year. Yep. Nikon shows up at the end of the year with the ZR. Sony drops a couple cameras at the beginning of the year that don't really hit the mark, but then later on they start doing stuff that makes people really happy. So it's super exciting to be doing our end of the year episode, our recap episode of the year, but also our camera awards. And so today we're going to be actually announcing quite a few different categories and how different people who were nominated, who actually won. And just in case anybody's not happy with who wins this year, last year it was me and Jarrell deciding the nominees and the winners of every category. Mm-hmm. This year we had no say. We turned the entire thing over to you. So if you've been rocking with us for the last couple weeks, you know that a few weeks ago, we asked y'all to help us with the nominees. And so y'all helped us pick whoever the nominees were. And then we've been voting every week for the last 2 or 3 weeks. We've had the link in the description for the live show. And so we've had well over a couple hundred people who've actually put in who the winners are. And so this year, it cannot fall on us. Now, couple things. If you're new here and you don't know how this camera awards thing works, first off, the camera had to have come out this year. And we're not talking iterations. Like, I see you, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill over here talking about the FX3A. First off, the FX3A shouldn't exist because the FX3 was fine. They just needed to change some stuff. Yeah. But let's not pretend like the FX3A is a new camera. So nah, you can get up out of here. Yeah. FX3A disqualified because it didn't come out this year. If you want Sony to do something, make them drop something good this year. Looking at you, FX2. All right. So we're going to be talking about cameras that have come out this year. Real quick, Marcus, for the year, what has been the most maybe shocking, interesting thing for you that you've enjoyed about this year?
That's a good question. This year's been kind of weird though.
Why?
It's been kind of crazy just listening to conversations about the stuff that's been dropping. Yeah. It almost takes away from the enjoyment of the drop.
Oh, really?
You know, it almost takes away from, it's like you can't enjoy something that came out for you.
Yeah.
And post it for you.
Yeah.
And then
the comments go crazy.
And like everyone don't like what you like. You know, so like it's just been kind of hard to kind of enjoy everything, but I don't know, like this been a camera that did come out. Yeah. That kind of changed some stuff for me.
Yeah. Well, you're really excited about the ZR.
I don't know.
And
Am I?
Yeah, I mean, if you go on your Instagram, you look real excited about the ZR.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even know it was in my hand.
Oh, here's the real Nikon stand. But all right, let's go ahead and hop into our first category of the day. And I'm really excited to have some guest presenters today. And you'll be happy because, your baby over there is actually nominated in this category. Let's hop into it.
What's up, Creative Fam? I am Brittany Janae, and I'm a DP, filmmaker, and YouTuber based in Los Angeles, California. And today I am here to announce the nominees for Cinema Camera of the Year. The nominees are the Red XE, the Fuji Eterna, the Blackmagic Pixis 12K, the Canon C50, and the Nikon ZR.
All right, bro. I feel like that's a pretty stacked list.
It is. Good cameras.
Great cameras.
Yeah.
Now, the few that I saw in there that has me like a little nervous, I guess, is the XE. While I love the XE, I'm a little nervous about the Eterna because we haven't seen that much from it.
No, not a lot. It's made like a just quick impact and then it kind of went away.
Yeah, and I think it's just because it's not just in anybody's hands yet. I mean, the only people I know who's gotten it is Joshua Martin.
Yeah.
Like, he's like the only person, and then I saw they did some stuff at the Academy cinematography thing. Yeah. Like the what is it, the ASC?
Yeah.
Or ACS or something like that?
Yeah.
Academy cinematography something. But yeah, it's that was like the only thing that like I kind of noticed. So I'm trying to figure that out, and like, when it comes to
audio,
yeah, I see it. I'm gonna get to it in a second. But when I look at the other cameras in that list, we also have the Blackmagic 12K. Now, you're a big Blackmagic guy. What has been your thoughts?
I've actually used it, and I like it.
Yeah.
It's still Blackmagic. So Blackmagic always has something special with their image that can't be reproduced, can't be duplicated. And I'll always love that image.
So, do you think? Are y'all saying?
Now I'm saying no audio.
No audio. That's wild. Everything looks good on our side. Everyone's saying refresh the page.
Refresh the page.
Refresh the page.
Refresh the page.
Refresh your page. Give us the extra view.
Put more exclamation points at the end.
Yeah, Colton. Tell them.
No, you need about three more exclamation points.
And then obviously the other camera, and this was a camera that I actually did not put into this category at first, was the ZR. But it was told to me.
Yeah.
It was pointed out to me that the camera says Z Cinema on the back, therefore it deserves to be a part of this category as a cinema camera.
I'm still, as much as I love the camera, I'm on the fence with that one.
Really?
Yeah.
What put you on the fence about it?
I don't know. Does Nikon watch this?
Everybody watches this show.
Oh, but I don't care.
I'm like, why you ask that question? Like that's ever stopped us from saying anything?
Yeah, I don't care. I had to remember.
This is uncensored, by the way.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I don't know. It just sounded like it was just marketing. Like it doesn't strike me. I guess if you throw shutter angle in the camera as a cinema camera, I don't like the FX3 was marketed as a cinema camera. It didn't even have shutter angle. Yeah. So what made it that? And was it the 3/4 holes on it that made it a cinema? Like what made it a cinema camera? So it's the whole cinema camera thing is kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I feel like it needs some other elements. Like obviously the shutter angle to me is a big element is required for me to determine something as a cinema camera.
Yeah.
But the camera definitely still has like a mirrorless interface, like a mirrorless setup. But the image out of it competes with some of the best cinema cameras I have ever seen. So like for me, if you're looking at image quality, ZR might be a cinema camera.
But then what camera doesn't have good image quality? I mean,
that's true.
They all cinema cameras.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you look at the body,
I
mean, it's like a content.
Yeah, it's a content creator camera for sure.
I mean, I have used it. We've used it for professional work, so I'm not taking that away from it. But to be in the category with like
XEs,
Raptor,
Eternas,
it's weird.
Well, I did not get a chance to choose on whether this camera was put into the category, and I also didn't even vote. Like, I didn't even vote on this deal at all, because I saw the tallies. I knew my vote wasn't going to matter.
You'd have been that 1%.
Not even my vote wouldn't have even changed it a percentage wise. But if you guys are ready, we're going to go ahead and go back to our girl Britt and ask what is the winner for today.
Okay.
And the winner is the Nikon ZR. I still want it, so Nikon hit me up, but I know it's a great camera and it is amazing for the price, and all the things that I've heard about it has been great. So I'm excited to buy it, and I think it should have won. Shout out to Nikon, the potato, all y'all who thought it was a little potato, now they winning, the underdogs. I said it in my YouTube videos, but y'all ain't have to believe me, but they are the winners. Shout out to Nikon.
Bro, they took the crown.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, when I tell you, when you look at, like, I'm looking at the cinema camera of the year right here.
Yeah.
Like, it was not even close. The ZR
Is
won.
that the purple right there?
That's the purple right there.
Dang.
The ZR took it at over almost 40% of the votes.
That's crazy.
And this was one of the rare ones where there was actually 5 different cameras in the category. So you had we didn't even talk about it, but we had the Canon C50, you had the Blackmagic 12K, the Fujifilm Eterna, and the Red XE. And for the ZR to come in and win at 40% of the votes,
that's crazy.
It's kind of crazy. Now, y'all voted. They say Nikon fans ruin real polls. You're wild. Y'all wild. Y'all like, oh, it's fixed. Well, Mark cheated. He said I voted 9 times. So maybe that was it. I mean, I can't. No, just kidding. He's just kidding. But like, y'all voted on this, so it's not on us. You can't get mad at us. If your camera didn't win, well, that's on you and your fandom. I don't know what to tell you, but I gotta say the ZR.
I'm curious to know in the chat right now, like, who were they hoping would win?
Yeah, if you didn't vote for the ZR, who do you think should have won? Yeah, go ahead and throw that in there. If you didn't think the ZR should have won Cinema Camera of the Year, let me know who you think should have won. Cam Mackey says, what? This was Cinema Camera of the Year. No wonder it won. Bunch of hopeful people. Look, it technically says cinema on the body. So just like I will say that the FX3 is a cinema camera because Sony tells us it is, so it is. Now, how well of a cinema camera it is, that's how you judge it. After. You have to judge it based off what they tell you it is, right? Like, I wouldn't judge a Fuji X-T3 and say, well, it doesn't have cinema features because it's not a cinema camera. They don't tell me it's a cinema camera. I will judge the ZR and say, you told me it's a cinema camera, so it needs certain cinema features. Give me a software update. The same thing with Sony. I would tell Sony the same exact thing. Hey, the FX3, it needed shutter angle. And then they finally brought it to it because it was a cinema camera. After a year and a half or whatever. Yeah. So, but it's clear that Nikon definitely stole this one. It's kind of crazy.
Now, if you're just looking for cinema, you said you didn't vote.
Yeah.
What's your vote? Since it doesn't matter now.
Oh, who do I think was the cinema camera of the year? I mean, for me, selfishly, I'm gonna go with the Red Raptor XE. I think that system, that build, that bundle is so amazing. Like, what they're currently offering for the XE is such a good deal. Full frame Raptor sensor. You get it for basically half the price of what the Raptor was. Like, it's $14,999 instead of the $30,000 or whatever. Yeah. And you do sacrifice, some shutter some frame rates and things like that, but honestly, like, I think for most people it's going to be perfectly fine for them. Now, I'm not saying that is the best deal, but for me as a red shooter, that's going to be, to me, what was like one of the most exciting things that came out this year. But I also fully understand all of the Pixis 12K shooters out there who feel like they got robbed in the cinema camera category. But I think it's just because not enough people have it yet.
See, and that's what I was going to say. Like, if I had to vote, I didn't vote either, but I would have said the Pixis 12K.
Yeah.
And I don't own it. I don't have any affiliation with Blackmagic, but out of that list,
yeah,
it would have been that camera.
Yeah.
But I think their release messed it up. You know, more people in the hands of more people, it probably would have been an easy one.
Well, even the people who paid for it haven't even got it yet.
Haven't gotten it yet.
So I think that's becoming an issue for quite a few people. So, you know, hey, it's okay. We got other cameras, you know, whatever camera you like, you can keep liking it, but let's keep it a buck. The ZR1 cinema camera of the year. It won this year. So, you know, hey,
you won.
Hey, you won. Good job. All right. I actually want to hop in because I see my good boy chilling here in the chat, Mr. Brandon Talbot. And or AKA Mr. Talbussy. So this man, he actually was nice enough to actually do one of our categories as well. So let's go ahead and hop into his.
Good evening, Creative Fam. I'm Brandon Talbot, and here are your nominees for Photo Lens of the Year. The Canon RF 45mm f1.2. The Lumix 24-60 f2.8. Sony 28-70. Sigma 17-40.
All right, so I asked him to do the photography lens of the year because he just texted me. He says, "I hate you." I love you, bro. What are you mad about?
Hell, bussy.
Gotta put the bass on it.
Hell, bussy.
Bussy. But I asked him to do this one because, you know, he is probably one of my favorite photographers. Actually, he's not maybe one. He is one of my favorite photographers, like right now. And the photography game to me, especially in the lens category, is so important because it's the reason why I have been making the changes in systems that I've been making. Because like, I feel like when it comes to photography lenses, you get so trapped into your ecosystem. So you end up like, you know, if you buy a bunch of RF lenses or if you buy a bunch of, you know, L mount lenses or even Nikon lenses, like you kind of get trapped into those ecosystems.
That's the camera you got.
And that's the camera you end up going with, right? There's only a few like Sony lenses where you could actually buy a Sony lens and then use it like on a Nikon, or even like M-mount lenses. You can kind of use that on everything. Yeah. So I wanted to, you know, we did this category to see what the photography lens was. One, I think to really speak to the market a little bit, but then also to kind of get an idea for, you know, what are people finding valuable? So this one here, we had the Canon RF 45 1.2, which was a shocking lens from Canon.
Yeah.
It is a 45mm 1.2, not a 1.8, but a 1.2 that is coming in under $500.
Yep.
Which is kind of crazy. I think a lot of us have complained about Canon's lack of an open mount because they don't have like affordable lenses.
Yeah.
And this year, Canon, for the first time, I think, dropped a really solid, affordable lens. And that obviously, now they didn't open up their mount, but if they keep dropping lenses like this, will Canon people be happy and okay with the fact that the mount's not open?
No.
No, they won't. Okay.
No.
Also, my favorite lens is, if I was going to vote on a lens this year, it was definitely the Lumix 24-60 2.8. That lens with the S1 II, as far as I'm concerned, is like that is the most amazing combo ever. That lens is actually under $1,000, and at 28-70, it's light and small enough, so it's not like the big chunky 24-70s that we're used to, but it can do pretty much everything you need it to do, and it's 2.8 all the way through.
Yeah.
And then we had Sony release their version of a 28-70. As we know, Canon has the 28-70. That's the girthy boy.
Yep.
And Sony basically came out with their own version of that as well. It's a 2.0 all the way through. So the way that they talk about it is as if it is having multiple primes in one.
Yeah.
So you have your 28 millimeter prime, you have a 35, you have a 50, and you have a 70, all in one lens at 2.0. But it's a zoom, so you know you're having to deal with that. And then Sigma came out with their own sort of like everyday wide use lens, a 17 to 40 2.8, which was also very interesting because Sigma is one of the few brands that is actually making multiple mounts for all their different lenses. Yep. But obviously, we know they're not touching Canon because no one's allowed to.
The 17. Now, what lens was that?
This is the Sigma 17 to 40 2.8.
They make that for RF.
Cropped. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So that sort of becomes the issue. So when we ran these through the poll, it was actually a little bit like closer than I thought it would be. But instead of me telling y'all who the winner is, we'll go back to our good friend Mr. Tal Bussy. Bro, we got to make that into a sound effect for the show. Every time we see him in the chat, just like have a button here was like Tal Bussy. All right, let's run over to him and see who is our winner.
Bet you thought I was announcing the ZR for something. And the winner of Photo Lens of the Year, Canon with the 45mm f1.2. Did you hear that? Photo Lens of the Year. Yeah, from Canon. That's rich. Can't believe I wore a suit to this.
Bro.
That was funny.
I told him, I said, if you don't be careful, you doing shows like this, your Tal Bussy gonna fall out.
Pause.
Yo, so Canon takes home the cake today when it comes to Photo Lens of the Year. I think even if you don't shoot Canon, a 45mm 1.2 for sub $500 is I mean,
that's insane.
It's an insane deal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
That is an insane deal. Yo, wow. But
hey, Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah. No, I do. I feel like every brand, like I want I want every brand, like the same way we've gotten like mad competition in the camera space, like how the FX3 or I guess the Pocket channeled an FX3, channeled a C50, channeled a ZR. Like I need that in the lens space now.
I was just looking up like the price of like the 50 1.2 RF.
Yeah.
And it's like $2,600.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. 45 1.2?
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
Yeah.
So I'm really I want to see more people dropping crazy lenses next year. Brands, because we know y'all be watching. Y'all don't comment, but y'all be watching. Talking to you, Sean. I know y'all be watching next year. Let's not even worry about the cameras next year. Except a ZR Pro. Give me that.
Give me that.
Give me a ZR Pro, Nikon. Please. Please. But I want next year to be the battle of the lenses, bro. I want to see brands coming out with cinema lenses, autofocusing cinema lenses, autofocusing anamorphic lenses. Like, I want to see, and like, affordable. Like, let's be aggressive at the price. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking for next year. I want to see, like, we can drop a couple cool cameras. Obviously, some brands need to drop some good cameras. Yeah. Sony. But everybody else, let's go. What, bro?
Did you just say Sony?
What? Did you hear me say Sony? Yeah, of course I said Sony. Sony needs some better cameras next year. They need an FX3 Mark II. They need an FX6 Mark II. Sony needs a Canon year. You know, remember last year when Canon dropped the C80, like the C400, the R5 Mark II, the R1. Yeah. What else did they drop? Like they went on a run last year, right? Yeah. And Sony needs a good run like that next year.
But when have they ever had a run like that?
When nobody else was making mirrorless cameras.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I want Sony to have a run next year. I really do. Because it shakes up the industry. Sony sells so many units that Nikon and Canon will have to respond.
Yeah.
So I would like to see Sony do a run next year. Because that would be pretty amazing. All right. We're going to do the next one. So this one is a category that I personally decided I would take because, well, it's going to be a sensitive topic. But this was flop of the year, Jarrell. I mean, Marcus. See, I'm so used to doing the show. My bad, bro.
I'll be Jarrell.
Okay.
I'm Jarrell.
Flop of the year. So the nominees for flop of the year are the Sony FX2.
Damn.
The Sony RX1R3. The Fuji X-Half. And the GoPro Hero 13. Bro,
I already know what I would pick.
Look, I want to be very clear. We did not make these nominees. This came from y'all. So, Sony,
they did that.
Sony, don't get mad at us. This was your audience. This was the audience, okay? This wasn't me. I kept my biases, my prejudices out of all this, okay? So these are the nominees. Who would you choose?
As much as I love Fujifilm,
Ooh.
I understand the X-Half.
You know, Cam Mackey seems to be the only person that actually understood the X-Half. He's the only person I saw say something positive about that camera.
I get it. I mean, I understand it.
You understand the X-Half?
I understand what its purpose was for, but it wasn't for the global market.
So the X-Half cost $649, bro.
It should.
Like, I don't know if it costs that much. It feels like a Instax camera, but it doesn't print. Make it make sense, dog.
Flop.
Yeah, I was right there. I wasn't a big fan of that one either. I'll tell you my choice. If I was voting, I would have voted for the Sony RX1R3.
Really?
Yeah, mainly because of the price. That is a Leica priced.
What determines a flop? Is it sales or is it
sales, excitement? It doesn't live up to the expectations.
All three.
All three. So when I look at the RX1R3, a camera that costs north of $5,000, almost $6,000.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a swivel screen. You have to pay another $150 for a thumb rest.
Yeah.
I mean, it caps out at 4K at 30 frames a second.
Yeah.
And it's got a fixed lens on there, but you're not getting like a Leica lens on there. You're getting this Zeiss lens. It's the exact same lens that was on the previous model. So when I look at all of that and I look at the price, to me, I just go, there's just no way. There's no way you're charging that much money for that camera. You know what I really want to find out is, because I know there are people who bought that camera and who then are now selling that camera.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they're getting for it. Because that's how you know how much a camera is really worth.
You're going to lose some money.
Oh, you're going to lose a lot of money on that camera. But like, is somebody willing to pay you $3,000 for that camera?
$3,500.
$3,500? Because I wouldn't even buy the camera for $3,500, which we're talking about like, $1,500 price off. Like, like at what point does that camera become a good buy? And for me, it's almost never. Yeah. Because you could literally get the same sensor and a very similar lens, with the Sony the CR1, and then just get a lens. But now you've got an interchangeable mount, so you can put different lenses on there. Yeah. And that's a better lens, better camera, better body, and it's smaller. And I don't know. The RX1R3 it might create good images. I'm not saying that it doesn't create good images. By the way, this is a crazy name. He changed his whole name. Overrated. He changed his whole name.
Damn.
On YouTube.
That's commitment.
For this commitment. Cam.
Salute.
This might be your 50 Cent right here.
Sheesh.
This might be your, like the level of
the
pettiness.
That's the arch enemy right there.
You know what I mean? Like, think about how petty 50 is.
Yeah.
This is that level on the camera side to change your whole @name. He said, forget my branding.
Yeah.
Forget whatever my real name is.
Who cares
Forget.
if you can't find me anymore.
Right. Forget what my name ever was.
Yeah.
OpenGate is overrated. I need the world to know it every time I leave a comment.
Damn.
Multiple times. But he says that the RX1R3 is a good camera and it is actually decent. Now, the fact that you have to say that it is a good camera and it's actually decent, that should tell you that you don't even believe what you're saying. Because you would just say it's decent. Actually, you wouldn't even say it's decent. You would say it's amazing. I'm not paying over $5,000 for something that's actually decent. Actually decent? And that's the best you could come up with?
Camera.
You can stand 10 toes down on the fact that OpenGate is overrated, but you're going to say this camera is actually decent. That is not the type of, that's not what I'm looking for when I'm looking for somebody to tell me how good a camera is. I'm just going to say it. Actually decent.
I closed gates, not opened them.
That's wild. Oh, that's Gerald Undone secret account. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. I'm with Brandon Talbot. $6,000. Decent. Yeah. Hard pass. So for me, that was definitely my flop of the of the year. But are you guys ready to hear what the actual flop of the flop of the year was?
Let's do it.
With a resounding.
Damn, that's the blue?
That's the blue, dog. 46.5% of the votes. Not even close. The Sony FX2, dog.
Damn.
Bro.
You should get a soundbite of when Kevin said, damn.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. No, I don't got that one, but I got this one. Bro, 46%.
Jeez.
FX2. I didn't even vote. So y'all can't even say I'm the hater out here. Y'all decided to get on here and vote, and y'all put
the camera though.
Yeah, bro.
I've been seeing it on my Instagram.
Bro, who?
I don't know the names, but I've been seeing the camera.
The FX2. Yeah, but here's the thing. I think with the FX2, like I don't even think that the camera necessarily is as bad as we kind of clown it for being.
Yeah.
I think it came out at a really bad time for Sony. And that people were actively hungry for something else. You know what I mean? Like when you go to a barbecue, like, and you hungry, yeah. You know the grill's on. You smell the grill.
Yeah.
But then somebody show up with a vegetable plate with little tomatoes and celery and carrots. Like, you don't dislike vegetables.
You smell the steak, but they got like a fried bologna and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, something like you're like, this is I would normally eat that.
Yeah.
But this is not what I showed up for. And I think that's what the FX2 is. I think the FX2 is just not what people were waiting for. People were waiting on the FX3 Mark II, and the FX3 has been out for a while. So it feels like it's time for that update. And that camera is so beloved that I think that when the FX2 came out, it just was a letdown.
It just made people mad.
And yeah, so it's not even the fact that they're really even judging the camera. Now, there are some very big issues with that camera. The fact that they're still rolling with the A7 force sensor and readout speeds, that's a big issue in my opinion. That's for the people that actually
bought and used it.
Yes.
To say that, but the people that not even trying,
I think they're mad at the fact that it's not an FX3 Mark II, which is why I say I think Sony could demolish next year if
they dropped it.
They actually did some good drops next year. And honestly, that might be what's best. Chalk off 2025 as your year you lost.
Take the L.
Yeah, take the L.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't got to be winning every quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you're winning at the end of the game. So
fried bologna and cheese. That's what the FX2 is, fried bologna and cheese sandwich.
Dang, bro. That's a soundbite for sure.
I mean, it's good to eat, but now if you smell steak in it.
Bro. It is it's a wild camera. It is definitely a very wild camera. But 46% of the votes say that the FX2 It's the flop of the year. Now, I know, Colton, I see you, bro. I see you. He say, been loving my FX2. I don't doubt that you love your FX2. I think the FX2 could be a good camera. And I mean, I'm not going to say could be. Probably is a good camera in a lot of circumstances.
That's what I'm saying. I've been seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And I don't think no one's saying that it's not.
Yeah.
It's they're mad.
But it's still a flop, though.
Yeah.
You could be a good camera and be a flop. Can you be a good camera and be a flop? I don't know. Maybe. Y'all let me know in the chat. I saw what. Okay, here we go. You want to take a quick little detour? We won't go for long. Big question. Stranger Things or Welcome to Derry? Bro, I'm only wearing this sweatshirt because I don't have an alternative. Easy.
Welcome to Derry.
100%.
Welcome to Derry.
I'm telling you.
Welcome to Derry.
All day, every day.
Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry, bro. Nothing even close. Stranger Things is good though. I will say, season for season, Welcome to Derry has the best season. However, we don't know how it's gonna conclude, and we're gonna find out how Stranger Things concludes.
It still
soon.
has a lot of backstory from chapter 1 and chapter 2. So you're not just judging it from the season.
I get what you're saying.
You got context
to
add into it.
Yeah, as a full deal.
Yeah. Nah, welcome to Derry.
All right, quick question. I didn't want to ask y'all this. Throw it in the chat. You can just answer it for me. We have been actually talking about, this is like a little sideway deal, but we have actually been talking about launching another show next year. Just want to sort of poll the room here. The idea of the secondary show next year will be all about movies. Movies and TV shows. So if you guys are a bunch of movie lovers, TV show lovers, and you guys like talking about that stuff, if y'all would be interested in showing up for a show like that, do me a favor. Let me know in the chat. Just like thumbs up or say, yeah, I'm down, or say I love movies or something like that in the chat, just so we get an idea. Because that's definitely something that, especially because me and Marcus, we've been watching Welcome to Derry every single week. And we've been talking about it every single week.
Yeah.
And so y'all know me, when it comes to doing stuff, like me and Jarrell, we talk about cameras every single week. So I was like, let's just make a show out of it. Now we like talking about movies.
Yeah.
So let's just make a show out of it.
Yeah.
So something that we've been thinking about doing. So if y'all down for that, if y'all like watching movies and TV shows, let me know. Throw it in the chat.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Bro.
100% do it. Boom.
That's all I needed.
Yeah.
That was the motivation I needed.
Needed 5 people.
Next, look, what's Dave Chappelle say? He said, I'm a lazy comedian. I just need one person to be like, that was funny, and he's in for it. I just needed one of y'all to be like, yeah, let's go.
I'm going to see him tonight.
Here?
Dallas.
Oh, you going up to Dallas?
Yep. So I leave here, home, change, on the road.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Birthday.
I'm so jealous. Yeah. That's wild. All right. So let's get back into it, because on this next one, we have a new category that we're going to jump into, but there's also a little bit of a lesson for us. You ready for this, Marcus?
Let's go.
What is going on, Creative Fam? My name is Uncle Kofi Yeboah. That's how you say it properly. And we are going to go through the award for the photo camera of the year. Now, the nominees are going to be the Leica Monochrome, the Hasselblad XUD, the Fuji GFX 100RF, and the Leica EV1.
He said, Uncle Kofi Yeboah.
The boy.
Your boy. Oh, wait. You sounded really good. Hold on.
That was a...
Wait
a minute. Am I going to be racist?
Yeah, 100%. Go ahead. What'd you say, Nigerian? You were about to say Nigerian, weren't you?
No.
Oh, what are you going to say?
I would say, I just didn't want to sound racist.
By doing what?
The accent. Y'all had Jero as claimed as a racist.
Well, he is a racist. No, how do you say it? Say it how you just said it.
I didn't say it.
You did. You
said La Boya.
No, you didn't.
That's what I said.
No, something was different. You said Kofi Yeboah?
The Boya.
The boy. No.
Yeah.
Your boy.
Kofi. The Boya.
Your boy. Am I right? Am I better?
La Boya.
Not, why are you putting an L in there? There ain't no L.
Ain't no L. La Boya.
Why are you saying La Boya?
I say with a Y. Yeah.
Your
boy.
Your boy. Okay, so Kofi announced the nominees for Photo Camera of the Year. Now, the nominees again was the Leica Monochrome, which I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That thing might have got 1 vote. Oh, 2 votes. Nobody voted for the Leica monochrome. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. If you're here to see the Leica monochrome win, this is the smallest sliver of any of the votes I have seen. But we had the Leica monochrome, the Hasselblad X2D, which is the medium format camera. We also have the Fuji GFX 100 RF, which is also a medium format camera. And then we had the new Leica EV1. Now, what's crazy to me is that when we asked y'all for the photo camera of the year, so quickly y'all jumped to medium format cameras. I wonder if that's like the new trend going forward. Like, is the new trend medium format for photography? Because there is a difference. I see the difference. It's like one of the few times like when I see like if you show me a photo from like a Sony A7 IV and an A7 V and a FX2 for that matter, right? Very similar cameras, very similar sensors. I'm not going to tell the difference in the photography. Even if you show me an R1, an R5 Mark II, and then a Canon R6, I'm probably not going to be able to tell the difference in the photography. Like if you just show me a photo from those cameras, I can't tell you which camera was which. Yeah. You might see a little bit of sharpness with the higher resolution ones, but I can't really tell. But when I look at medium format cameras, I see a difference.
Yeah, and plus they name cameras that you're not thinking about video either.
Yeah,
you're
that's
not thinking
true.
about video, so those other cameras wouldn't even be on the list. You think about photography, big sensors, biggest sensors possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon Talbot says, "Give me the biggest effing sensor possible."
Yeah.
And that's a photographer. A photographer speaking. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I definitely am with you. I think that getting the biggest sensor possible
in megapixels.
Getting right amount of megapixels. Yeah. Because I'm definitely not one of those people that's like, just give me 1,000 megapixels for the sake of it. Because like that's one of the reasons why like even when I did shoot with the R5 Mark II a little bit, I would never use that as my daily photography camera because the files are just too massive. Yeah. So in this situation, I was like, nah, give me less megapixels. I'm actually happier with like an R1 or an R3.
We're talking about photographers.
Like but photographers, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hard drive space is just for photos.
I guess I get it because I'm the same way with the Red. Yeah. I'm like, I don't care about the size. Give me the R3D.
Give it to me.
Yeah. So those are our nominees for the photography camera of the year. Before we go to Kofi and we announce who the winner is, who would you have voted for on that list?
I'm a Fuji guy, so went with the GFX 100
RF. Yeah. You know what? Out of that list, I mean, I have never shot Hasselblad except for like 3 seconds. Yeah. Like, I was at an event with Cam Mackey and he had his little Hasselblad, and so I got a chance to kind of play with that for a few minutes. Yeah. And it didn't give me that. Yeah, it didn't give me that feeling. You know what did though was every time I've shot with a Leica. Every time I've shot with a Leica, I have had that feeling. So
what Leica did Brandon have at
He had the M11.
Okay.
So the newest cool. rangefinder. Yeah. I love that camera.
That's a cool camera.
So if I have to vote on this list, I'm probably going to be one of those weird people that actually votes for the Leica monochrome. Yeah. Because I mean all the photos I took with Brandon's M11, I only shot in black and white, which I loved. I loved every image I took with that camera. I only shot in black and white, and with the monochrome, you still get that rangefinder experience. Okay, because it's basically just an M11, but it's a black and white M11. Yeah. So if I had to pick one of these cameras, I would be one of the people that probably chose the Leica monochrome, even though I know my camera would probably lose. In this race. But let's go to Kofi to see who our actual winner is.
And the winner is, by a gigantic margin, the Hasselblad X2D. Who would have thought? I guess we all like a medium format.
Bro.
Medium
format. Bro, when he says it won by a large amount, this might be the biggest, pie that I've seen. Like this category, I'm trying to look.
Here. I don't even see the words. I can see the color from here.
Like this one category had the largest winner and the largest loser. Like the Leica monochrome has less than 2%, while the Hasselblad X2D actually has over 50%. It has 54.3% of the votes.
Crazy.
That is crazy to me. I didn't even know enough of y'all cared about that camera to vote on it like that. So pretty exciting news for DJI and Hasselblad. You know, DJI sells Hasselblad. Now, will they still be selling Hasselblad soon?
I was about to say.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We got a few more days before we're gonna find
also,
out.
the name alone carries
The
some of those
Hasselblad.
votes.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, I guess I'm not a big enough photographer to where like the name Hasselblad doesn't hold any value to me like a Leica does. Now, if I see somebody with a Hasselblad, I'll know that they spent a lot of money.
Well, that's how DJI sold a lot of those drones too. They made it
put
clear.
they
there
put
was a
Hasselblad on there.
camera on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't know if Hasselblad holds that deal to me, but I will say, Mr. Camera Junkie points out a really good point here. 1 terabyte of internal memory is super dope.
On what? On the camera?
On the what is it? The X2D. It has a terabyte of internal storage.
See, all camera, like Cam Mackey said, all cameras should have open gate. All cameras should have that.
Yeah. No, I'm in a full agreement with that.
All cameras.
It's in my drone. The my Mavic 3 Cine. I have a terabyte of internal storage. I have never put a memory card in that camera. I am fully here for integrated storage because for 2 reasons. One, if you ever get into a situation where you forget your card, that sucks.
Yeah.
But the second is, how many times have we shot with cameras, looking at you, little ZR, and we buy a memory card thinking it's going to work, and then it stops working, or it corrupts, or it doesn't write fast enough, so it stops recording because the card's not fast enough. But with the internal storage, you know the brand is going to give you the right size drive, everything that's needed for that to work. And to me, I would pay extra for my cameras if it meant I didn't have to deal with memory cards anymore. Even if that means, I understand, that kind of, now I got to plug my camera in order to transfer the files off. I don't care.
So?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I already got to typically plug in a dongle to read my memory cards anyway.
Sitting right next to you anyway.
Yeah. So, give me a terabyte internal
They should do that.
for everything.
They should do that.
Yeah. So, now, Ezreal says, it saddens me that the S1R2 has gotten no love so far. You know what, Ezreal? I'll be honest with you. That's on y'all.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that camera because I didn't care about that camera. That, when the S1R2 came out, I was like, ooh, Lumix is getting close, but I still don't care yet.
I remember
because that was a photography camera.
Yeah.
But then the S1 II came out, and that got all my praise because I'm a video guy.
Yeah.
I'm a video guy first. I ain't gonna even surprise. So the fact that the S1R2 didn't even get nominated to me is actually kind of surprising. But I'm surprised that Lumix Gang didn't talk about it more.
I didn't see no one in the comments.
I have not seen anybody talk about the S1R2, which is actually really surprising because I don't think it's nominated for anything this year.
Damn.
Crazy work.
What was that the sound effect again?
Oh, got you.
I need that button here because
Yeah.
I'll be saying it all the time.
I got variations of it, bro. So yeah, S1R2. Maybe it's gonna be a sleeper camera. Maybe it'll get more. Maybe it'll get more love next year. But I definitely think that the S1R2 is one of those cameras that's probably amazing, but it's not. It got overshadowed by its own, by its cousin. It's like the C50 to me. I feel like the C50 was amazing for 2 or 3 weeks. And then the R6 Mark II came out, or R6 Mark III came out, and it just overshadowed the C50.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was just it's the newest camera.
No. It's the same thing that happened with Canon. Like the C4 with the C400 cinema camera. C400 came out. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, $6,000 and you get that." And then the C80 came out, and everybody was like, "Oh, wait a minute, that's actually better. I'll take that. I'll take the C80." So I think that's where it's at. Now I'm talking about global scale, not just the Cinema Bros. Cinema Bros probably still care about the C50.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, every person who's buying a C50 is at least gonna look at the R6 Mark III first.
Especially if you need both.
Yeah, because you're going to be like, oh, do I want to go with this? I can switch between photo and video instantly. I get IBIS, but I do lose my fan and cinema menus. Is that worth the trade-off? I still get OpenGate? You know what I mean? It's so similar.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing happened with the RX1R and the not RX1R, the dang, all these freaking names.
It's too much.
It's so many names.
Too many.
But I think the same thing happened with the S1R2 and the S12. The S12 just sort of overshadowed the S1R2 because it was cheaper or less as expensive, and the video quality was amazing, and it still could take good photos. So,
I forgot what I see that.
Well, you see one?
No. Someone's talking about the C80, Carlos.
Oh, what did he say?
So he totally forgot about the C50.
Yeah, see, I totally forgot about and that's the deal. It's like when you get these cameras that are like coming out constantly, like you can almost overshadow yourself. Now, I do think that the C400, if y'all didn't see this, we don't have this like set up as like a full news story today, but it's nice because we do talk about software updates. The C400 did get a software update that is bringing OpenGate to the C400.
Yep.
Now,
which means Canon can also do that with the C80. They're gonna cripple it until late next year when Sony drops the camera, and then all of a sudden the C80 is gonna get OpenGate.
I think it's the opposite. I think they actually I think they showed their hand. I think if they were gonna do a big software update, especially to end out the year to push those last minute sales, they would have gave it to it right now. I don't think the camera can do it. I just don't. I don't think the C80 can do OpenGate. Same way I don't think the R5 Mark II can do OpenGate. I think there's just limitations to those sensors, and I think that there's limitations to the C80 primarily because it runs off 2 SD cards. So because of all that, I just don't see those cameras being able to get OpenGate. I don't think they're ever going to get it.
This is on camera.
Yeah.
And we'll have Jarrell play it back.
Okay.
When they drop it.
Okay. I will eat my words if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I just don't think I'm wrong.
It's Canon, man. They've crippled so much, bro. Just because it's Canon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they can do it.
Okay. All right. Well, if you think, I mean,
it's Canon.
I don't think they can.
See, he can do it. I proved it in my channel.
Who? C80 can do it. I proved it on my channel. C80 can do OpenGate. We're gonna have to go check out your videos.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go find it. Cause they
crippled it. I'm telling you.
I think it's crippled, dog.
They crippled.
I think
the hell out of it.
Crippled, dog.
Like Mr. Glass crippled.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
put that man in a wheelchair. Don't touch him
like that.
All right. So for our next category, this is gonna be another one that we're gonna do. This is for innovation of the year. Now, this is a category all about things, technology that came out this year that we found to be interesting, exciting. We think will have bigger implications, but it doesn't have to be good right now. It's just the innovation. It's just the idea that this is happening, but we do need like a proof of concept. You can't just be like 25 stops of dynamic range is innovation of the year. No one's done that yet. Okay. So we want someone to have implemented it, but we know that it may not be perfect yet, and that we're hoping that we get something good out of it. So, the nominees for Innovation of the Year. The first goes to auto-focusing PL adapters. I don't know if you guys saw this, but at one of the recent trade shows, Viltrox showed a E to PL adapter.
Yeah, I saw that.
That you could plug motors into via USB-C, and it would manually focus your lens for you based off of the auto-focusing information being given by the camera. So this means that you, instead of having to use the whole DJI LiDAR system and all that stuff, you literally would just need a device, screw that onto the front of your Sony lens or E adapter to Nikon, because they said that worked as well. Run some cables into some motors, and then the camera will then be able to obviously see the image. It will tell the adapter what the actual focus should be, and it will turn the motors to get your lens to be in focus. I think this is the best implementation of this so far. So I am 100% here for this over the LiDAR system, because I don't want to have 2 screens to monitor.
Yeah.
That's just too much.
I got this close to getting it, and it's just, I tried it a few times. It's just too much friction.
There's a lot of friction in the setup. And a lot of times you show up on site and you're like, I need to go.
Yeah.
And then we've also heard that Tilta has sort of worked into doing one as well. Thank you, virtual media. So I am here for the tech. It's not necessarily I like Viltrox's implementation or Tilta's, but that's one of them.
The tech, yep.
Another nominee, AI image processing. So this year we saw AI take over in video, in photo, and definitely got a lot better with things like Sora, things like Higgsfield. Adobe's getting crazy into the AI space. OpenAI is always staying in it. So AI image processing as an innovation, as a full category.
Okay.
The next nominee is autofocusing anamorphic lenses. So now we're looking at the likes of the Surays. We're looking at the Blazars. Personally, I like shooting anamorphic, and I would actually find myself using it more if the lenses were autofocus.
Okay.
Because a lot of the times that I actually would like to use anamorphic is for my own content. But if I'm in front of the camera and I ain't got nobody to shoot for me, it's kind of impossible.
Yep.
So while I will say anamorphic lenses don't make it out on professional client commercial jobs that I do, hardly ever.
Yeah.
I would use it creatively for my own stuff, but because I'm also in front of the camera, it kind of makes it almost impossible for me to do it. So I only really use anamorphic lenses at this point when I'm shooting short films and feature films and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, anamorphic never really
doesn't pique your interest at all.
No.
Nah, it's all good. And the last nominee is 360 drones. Now, this obviously came from Insta360's sister company, Anti-Gravity, and I think they're the first one to do it. But I would not be surprised if DJI is not right behind them. Now, whether again we'll be able to buy it or not, totally different.
Right behind them, across the ocean.
We might have to go to Canada, pick up one, come back. But DJI has already shown this year that they can make 360 cameras. They obviously can make drones. So could we see 360 drone innovation be a big innovation for this year? I don't know.
Yeah.
I personally would love to see that happen. So would you like to take a guess on who the winner was?
With your audience?
Yeah, they voted. I didn't vote.
Yeah. It had to be the autofocusing anamorphic lenses.
You think autofocusing anamorphic lenses?
Yeah.
Chat. I will tell you, it is insane to me, but this was one of the closest races that we had. So I'll tell you, in last place was AI image processing. Don't nobody care about that.
No one cares about that.
No, like our audience hates AI. So doesn't surprise me that was in last place. In second to last place, or in third place, was the 360 drone.
Third place.
Okay.
That's fire, though.
So splitting first and second place by literally less than 2% of votes. I think I can actually pull up the exact numbers. Yeah, 2 vote difference between the two.
Wow.
In first place, winning is autofocusing anamorphic lenses.
Yeah, I know it.
And right behind it is autofocusing PL adapters.
Which is fire too.
Yeah. I think what probably splits that difference, and like it's close. It could have literally went either way. And I was watching the voting all the way up until literally today.
More people.
Was the fact that I think with the PL adapters, that's a little bit more like you got to get a PL adapter and you have to already own PL lenses.
Yeah.
But the anamorphic autofocus, it's just there. You just buy the lens.
Yeah.
You don't have to have an adapter in the middle, and you don't have to set up gears or anything like that.
That stuff, yeah.
So surprise to me that the anamorphic autofocusing lenses won, but I am just here for autofocusing cinema lenses in general. That's what I want. I want autofocusing cinema lenses so badly.
Like if you can get the, the Vespids to...
But they could autofocus. But like native to the mount. Like give me like a set of Z-mount cinema lenses, small. I would like them to be like Typock size.
Yeah.
But they are autofocusing but they have gears so I can hit a switch, throw them in the manual, and then be able to do focus pulls on a professional set. To me, that is like peak lens technology. Autofocusing cinema lenses. I'm here for it. That's another one I want to see next year. We're talking about tech I'm looking for next year. I want to race for the best lenses next year from all the brands. And then I also want to get the best autofocusing cinema lenses.
See, I don't want to buy nothing. So I would rather, right? I would rather have filters that come out that emulate the same look as the glass and get native Nikon lenses, program them to throw the way I want them to throw.
Yeah.
And just slap the filter on.
Ooh. That's actually not a bad idea. I mean, I guess if you got like a 24-70.
Already.
And then you put on like a good piece of glass, like if Blazar made like their glass.
Their glass.
Yeah.
As a look.
Or like if Let's made like Hector look or something like that. Or you had the Cook look, but it was like a glass filter you could throw onto there.
Y'all heard it first. That was my idea. Right, just throw the look in the filter. And you already have autofocus. Some of you already have the lenses already. You don't need it.
No, that'd actually be pretty fire. And then I guess we would still need autofocusing anamorphic lenses.
If you do anamorphic, yeah.
If you need anamorphic. But honestly, I can tell y'all, a lot of people don't even be knowing. Y'all don't be knowing sometimes. This year, me and Jarrell played a prank on y'all. We went anamorphic for I think 2 months. And we kept asking y'all what lenses y'all thought we were using. We didn't change nothing. We literally just put black bars on the top and bottom, and everybody thought we was using anamorphic lenses. So y'all ain't even know. Then we just took the black bars off because it was work.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe as everybody's saying, Open Gate is overrated. Cam Mackey, you better watch your back because
with another NDA run.
we might be doing some anamorphic is overrated. Oh my gosh. This man, Cam, he said the next full frame autofocus 1.5 Blazar lenses will be smaller than the Apex.
Yeah, he already knows.
Whoo, this man breaking NDAs live. We'll take it.
Yep.
All right. Now it is time to go to my good buddy Zach with our next nominee set. Let's go to our next category.
Let's go.
Love you, Brandon. Love you, Jarrell. You're both incredibly handsome as hell. You're welcome. Okay. Hello, creative fam. I'm Zach Mayfield. I'm honored to be a part of today's presentation. And today, I will be announcing the nominees for Budget Camera of the Year. Here are the 2025 nominees. The Canon R50V, the Fujifilm X-T30 II, the iPhone Air, and the DJI Action 6. Brandon, you better add the John Cena sound effect for my announcement.
I did not get a chance to add the John Cena sound effect for him. But I will say, the budget category to me was, first off, the cameras that got nominated were very interesting because they were kind of all over the place. We got Canon R50V, which is a video focus, vloggy style Canon camera, which is okay, cool. That's pretty fire for that to be, on the list. By the way, I'm glad y'all all picked up that amazing screensaver he has. Also, we had the Fuji X-T3 Mark III. That camera, I think is, budget camera. Fuji cameras always kind of live in that budget space.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really surprised by that one. Y'all nominated an iPhone, the iPhone Air, this year as a budget camera. I don't know very many, I know we all talk about how you can get a lot done with your iPhone, but I don't know very many people who shop for an iPhone as a camera. It's normally, I need a new phone, but I'm going to get, now let me figure out which one has the camera I want. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the other way around. I need a camera, so I'm going to buy a phone.
Content creator now.
Well, I guess maybe you're right.
Everyone's creating content. So.
And the Air is, it's well priced, super thin, and you get the amazing iPhone quality, but you are limited to the single lens on there. So that is one thing you got to worry about. And then the DJI Action 6. So we've got vlog cameras, photography cameras, iPhones, and action cameras. So almost 4 different categories in and of itself. You could almost do a budget phone, a budget photography camera, a budget video camera, and a budget action camera. You could kind of do all those categories, but for this one, we did budget camera of the year. This is what y'all chose. And so if you were going to vote on one on that list, Marcus, what would you go with?
I keep it simple. Action 6.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See,
it's one device. I'm going to do nothing. You talking about budget. One device. I ain't gotta do anything, but just make sure it's charged up.
Yeah, I'm kind of I've been using my Action a lot for like just BTS stuff. But I'll tell you, I've kind of moved away from using my Action camera as my BTS camera because since, we've been posting on Instagram so much lately, I like just having the assets right on my phone immediately.
Yeah.
So I've been using my phone more. Like, I mean, some of y'all, I don't know if I necessarily said this publicly or not, but like I've been posting every day on Instagram for the last 30 days. I was kind of doing like a little 30-day challenge thing.
Now, I don't know why these weren't on the list.
They didn't come out this year. Oh, the version 2s though.
Version 2s did.
They
started
you didn't add them. You didn't add them as a
Y'all
nominee.
didn't add the metas.
Marcus, you be in the chat. You could have did it.
I could have.
You could have done it. You ain't do it.
I didn't do it. Just
Dang.
like I didn't remember the song.
I can't remember nothing.
I can't remember nothing.
But when I look at like the budget cameras this year, it just really surprised me at all the different categories that you guys put up there as nominees. So let's go ahead and hop over to Zach and see who the winner was, because I think it is pretty interesting.
And the winner of the 2025 Budget Camera of the Year is the Canon R50V. Claps in the chat, please. Thank you so much. And this camera won by nearly 10% of the votes, which is pretty dang cool. Also, just want to say, Brandon, Jarrell, really love you guys. You guys have been a blessing to our community this year. Everybody who's watching, love you guys. Hope you had a great year. Hope to see you all at some events next year. And guys, keep doing what you're doing at the show. It's freaking amazing. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Yo, shout out to Zach for doing that. And you looked surprised the second he said the R50V. Like, your whole face changed.
It was weird to hear that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like the camera, but I'm wondering, like, did people vote that actually have the camera, or is it just,
No.
What do you think?
I don't think most people have most of these cameras. Some of them have all this stuff.
Hmm.
So I think it's they wild.
Jeez.
Bro, you wild.
I feel them. It was just weird. That was a weird one. I think Jarrell kind of like went in there and just did most of the.
Bro, y'all voted. I did not vote. Y'all mad. Y'all big mad. I didn't vote. So y'all need to chill out.
It's a great camera. It's a great camera.
R50V won.
I never heard one person say I made all this content with
An R50V?
the R50V.
I haven't either. Honestly, like, if I was voting, I would have probably gone with the iPhone, only because I use the iPhone the most right now for creating my social content. DJI Action would have probably been second place for me. And then as far as the Canon R50V or the X-T3 II, it would have been a toss-up. I really wouldn't have cared either way. Yeah. But there are obviously a lot of Canon shooters who maybe they just like the idea of a well-crafted budget video camera, because all these cameras come in at less than $1,000.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a solid video camera that has interchangeable lenses, it shoots C-Log 2. It creates a good image. The dynamic range is kind of hit or miss, but the R50V is not a bad camera.
No.
And if Nikon made like a ZR50 or ZR50 or something like that, like some smaller than that was less than $1,000.
Smaller than this.
Just don't get rid of the 4-inch screen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't mess with the screen.
Nah.
But if they made something that was less than $1,000 and still gave you good image quality, it could shoot side by side with this one. I mean, I see why Nikon people be happy about that. I see why Lumix people be happy about that. So it makes sense that Canon people should be happy about that.
It's probably the best looking image out of all the cameras that was on there.
Yeah. And so I guess when you're looking at how do I get the most for my $1,000, that camera probably gives you the better image. Why Cam Mackey say this show is rigged? This show is not rigged. We didn't even vote this time.
The people.
Y'all voted. Y'all rigged it. If it's rigged, it's y'all. Don't even be mad, bro. Don't even be mad.
Damn.
All right. This next one is probably the hardest one to do because it's a little personal. Now, as y'all know, one of our categories this year was Creator Accessory of the Year. And so the nominees for the Creator Accessories of the Year were the Kofi Cups, Brady's Cine Jaw, Potato Jets Tribex SE, to the new one, the less expensive version, and Cam Mackey's Molus X100 RGB. So, this one was tough, and like always, I did not vote because I got too many friends in this category.
Damn.
And
but they're your friends though. They'll understand.
Nah.
Nah.
Do you know my friends?
Nah.
They will roast me. They roast me, and I don't even say nothing mean.
It's nothing but a little roast.
Nah. Nah.
Shit.
Yeah, bro. So, since you're not afraid of a little roasty roast, why don't you share with the people who you think had the best creator accessory of the year?
What? First of all, why would you put people in a category like that, bro? Like, when you put the brands in the category, who cares? The brands don't have a face.
So?
But each one of them have a face, and each face is your friend. So why would you put them in the category together? That's like saying, which parent is the best?
Well, I do have a favorite parent.
Well, me too, but I would say their face.
Well, you just told me they're just my friends, right? You were cool with it. Look, here's the deal. This is for two reasons. One, because anybody can get it on the show.
I feel you.
Everybody is, you released a product,
Yeah.
right? So you are worthy of being judged just like any other brand.
Copy.
But second of all, I wanted to just also shout out all my people who dropped new stuff this year. I mean, let's be honest, like, it used to just be these faceless, semi-soulless companies dropping products. Okay. But now you got creators who are part of the process. And so all of these people have judged a product on their channels.
Yeah.
Thus, all these people are worthy to also be judged.
Okay.
Next year, if I come out with a product, I'll throw my name in the hat.
Okay.
But I won't look at the if I win or lose.
All right, so I'm gonna give you the answer.
Okay. Who'd you vote for? Or who would you have voted for? Sorry, I just saw our product.
I would have said Cam Mackey's light, but I've been a fan of Ji-Yoon before Cam Mackey's light.
Okay.
So I can't associate him with the light because I've already.
No, we're judging the product, not the creator.
Yeah, but it's still the light.
Yes, judging just the light.
So the light kind of been out before the version before that.
Yeah, but that one wasn't RGB though. Yeah, okay. So he didn't come up with something completely new.
Yeah. And I don't really use RGB, so that's why. Not that it's a bad product.
All right.
And the reason.
So you don't like Cam Mackey's light. Next.
I didn't say all that, but the short version would be the Cine Jaws.
That's gonna be your product?
Yeah, and the main reason is because I can never order Kofi cups.
Bro, that's because Kofi cups be selling out, bro.
I can never order them. And I talked to Kofi about this first. So it wasn't like, this is not his first time hearing it.
Yeah.
I talked to him about it.
Nah.
So I did order the Cine Jaws, and I did actually use the Cine Jaws yesterday.
Yeah.
And they came in clutch.
They came in clutch?
Clutch.
That's dope, bro.
Clutch.
I'm still not going to give an answer. But I will tell you guys who the winner was. You ready? You ready for who you think the winner was?
Okay.
For the creator accessory of the year, the winner was the Potato Jet Tribex SE.
All right. This doesn't make any sense.
What? I have a theory.
And I'm not saying that because it's a bad product either.
Yeah, no. I don't think it's a bad product. I have a theory though. Everybody who shoots video needs a tripod. I think everybody who shoots needs a tripod. Not everybody who shoots is going to rig their camera to the side of a car and need a Kofi cup. Not everybody who shoots does gaffing work. Like, I don't gaff. So, like, I don't necessarily use clamps and, like, a Cine Jaw on a regular basis. And, like,
me neither.
And I
But I'm
primarily.
glad I had.
I know you're glad you have it, but so this is what I'm saying. Why I think this one won. And then when it comes to Cam Mackey's light, it's the same thing for you. I think not everybody uses RGB, although I will say Cam Mackey's light did poll pretty high.
For the record, I bought Cam Mackey's light.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, for the record.
Okay.
I saw a post by Cam Mackey.
What did he
bought
say?
The light. I bought 2 of them.
What did he say? Wow, Marcus didn't like my paint job.
It was a little paint job on it, but I do have the light, so.
He bought him though.
Yeah, I bought him.
He ain't like him, but he bought him.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, he voted with his wallet, not his opinions.
For the practicality, it's like it came in clutch, and I
messed.
can't order Kofi cups.
So
I don't even know what they work. How they even work?
So when it comes to why I think the Potato Jet Tribex SE won, I think it's just more people can see themselves utilizing that on a more regular basis.
Okay.
But
how much did it win by? Was it the landslide? Is that the yellow?
That's the yellow.
Damn, never mind.
Do you really want me to say?
No.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. But if you to all of our creators out there, we do have a lovely lady in the chat. She says, I just got 2 of Kofi cups and 2 of Cam's lights. Both are in heavy rotation.
Cam's light, stay in my light bag. Stay there.
We also got
and
a lady
the
in the
jaws,
chat.
but I wish the Kofi cups would. I can't.
But we do got a lady in the chat.
I don't like men no more. I said I like women.
And that is a woman who spends her money. She spends her money on you guys' stuff. So, just so y'all know, she bought 2 of your lights, Cam, and 2 of Kofi's Kofi cups. So, she is representing for y'all. And she's voting with her wallet.
That's what's up.
That is what's up. All right. Let's go ahead and actually jump into another quick category. This one is going to be, it was tough for me even to pick who the nominees were going to be. And so everybody on this list came in because of y'all. I didn't even give recommendations that y'all agreed on. And so this is the video light of the year. And so our nominees for video light of the year are the Aperture 400X, the Amaran Ray lighting system. So that's their new Amaran system with the new, not Blair, but Blair engine. The Godox MS60R and the Molus 100 or X100 RGB. Cam's light.
What was that? You said Godox?
Yeah, dog. Godox MS60R.
Okay.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The Godox, I'm gonna pull it up real quick because I don't even remember the specs on it. The Godox, what did I say it was? The Godox MS60R. MS60
Aperture 400. Let's
go. R. What kind of blew my mind about this light was how many votes this sucker got. So this is what it is. You seen that before?
No.
Exactly. So this is a light that I have not seen anywhere. Genuinely have not seen this light anywhere. So I was kind of surprised that it got, when I tell y'all the winner, you're gonna be surprised. But I was already surprised that this camera or this light even got a ton of votes. But this was a very strong race. I was actually really surprised how close this actually turned out. But do you want to quickly announce who you think the winner was? No?
Yeah.
Just jump straight into it?
Yeah.
All right then, chat. So the winner with not it was a majority, but it wasn't a massive majority, was the Aperture 400X.
Okay, I could see that. I've been seeing that light everywhere.
I have been seeing that light everywhere. Obviously, Aperture is not a stranger to influencer marketing.
Yes, they know how to do the game well.
But can you believe that the Godox actually came in second place?
Nah.
Second place?
How?
I don't know. I had not even really heard of this light.
The nominees get chosen by
the people.
So the people said, put this light and consider this light.
Yeah, but not this many people told me to put this light in here. and for it to still take second place was actually really surprising to me. This light is only $389.
How many watts?
It's 60 watts, and it outputs 11,000 lux.
Wait a minute. It's 60 watts and costs close to $400?
Mm-hmm.
And it's second place?
Second place. I know. I don't understand. I have not done any research on this light. Y'all definitely opened my eyes to it, so I plan on looking at it. But the clear winner today was the 400X in the lighting category. All right, let's go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Tight Shirt Terry himself for our next category.
Hey, you. Tight Shirt Terry Warfield. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Remember to be thankful for your freaking light today because you did not have to have that. It is time to talk about the best cinema lenses of the year, okay? I'm your presenter today. You're here with me now, okay? There's 4 contenders, and yes, I need to look at the list because I'm very forgetful, okay? Contender number 1, Typoc. They have been crushing it this year with lenses. In fact, every time I go on YouTube, it's literally all I see. Typoc, 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 Typoc. So, Typoc. Number 2 are the lenses Kofi Yaboa will not shut up about, okay? Everything with Kofi is Vespid. Vespid, Vespid, Vespid. Vespid 2 is what Kofi eats, sleeps, breathes, dookies, everything. Vespid 2. The next ones are lenses that every time I see them on my YouTube feed, I want to sell everything I own because they're so freaking beautiful, and that is the Lights Hectors. And then last contender is a contender that you probably wouldn't guess, but I can tell you who would guess, Cam Mackey, because he's freaking part owner, and that is Blazar, the Blazar Mantis, which did take the world by storm. Now we got all of these amazing contenders. Who do you think wins Cinema Lens of the Year?
Who do you think wins Cinema Lens of the Year, Marcus? Who y'all think? Who y'all think got it?
What was the first one again?
Typoc. Typoc lenses.
I think they got it. Affordable, clean,
Small.
lightweight, small.
Yes. And the M mount. I did not realize that the M mount was such a cheat code until the Typoc lenses.
Yeah.
Because you can put them on everything.
Yeah.
Literally.
I held them at the Cine Gear.
And the mount
Super
is smaller than a PL mount. So you keep it, it's almost mirrorless. Like, it's not a mirrorless, but it's almost like a mirrorless attachment if you have the adapter. So, like, this is the first time I've ever actually considered M-mount lenses before with the Typocs. I'm right there with you. We also had the Vespid 2s. Now, everybody loved the Vespid 1s.
I love those.
The Vespid 2s, now if they're smaller, bro.
I think the Typocs won this, but I want the Vespid 2s.
You want the Vespid 2s? Yeah, I think I would prefer... It's so hard. I don't know. I feel like I kind of... I don't know. Because, like, if I'm putting it on the ZR, I think I want the Typocs.
Nice
but if
small.
I'm putting it on the red...
On the red.
I want the Vespids.
That's what I wasn't even considering this. But
yeah.
For red A cam, if this was a B cam, it would be...
You can put it on there anyway.
Yeah.
You say screw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm kind of... I'm torn.
Yeah. And of course, it'd be whoever gives it to me for free. That's
the best.
That's just going to be the best.
Whoever gives me the free. Now, I'll tell you what lenses I really want. Like, if you told me you can walk into B&H and you can walk out of here with anything.
CP3s.
No. I want the Let's Hectors. These are the new Leica lenses that came out this year. They were on the These are the most beautiful lenses I have ever seen.
How much?
But they are 7 bands a pop. I ain't buying these lenses, y'all.
No.
But boy, do I want them. So if you gave me a shopping spree, no cap.
It's like 35, 40 grand for the set.
Bro, and I'm getting them.
That's a car.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yeah. I would get them and I would shoot them for the rest of my life. Wouldn't even touch another lens. But the other one is the Blazar Mantis. Now these were the new Blazar anamorphic lenses that came out this year. They rolled out right around NAB. Took a little while for them to actually get out, but people have been absolutely loving these lenses. But I feel like Blazar is like the anamorphic lens of YouTube. Like Aperture is the YouTube Lite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody on YouTube talks about aperture because they work with a lot of creators and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to anamorphic, Blazar is kind of the same way. But it's funny to me because Blazar doesn't give out lenses. Like I bought my Blazar set, and most creators I know, except for Cam Mackey, all got they all pay for their lenses. So the fact that the Blazar still get so much press and so many people are talking about them is so good. Now my only problem is they keep coming out with more lenses. I bought mine, and now like 4 other versions have come out since, and it got me feeling like my lenses suck.
Yeah, well, that's their whole point.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna buy a bunch of like anamorphic lenses because I feel like anamorphic is one of those places where you have to buy the set. You don't want just one anamorphic lens. You have to buy the set because you also aren't gonna like you're not gonna go grab a lens from this brand or grab a lens from this brand. Like you're gonna want the entire set so it all matches. Because the anamorphic lenses have so much character that if you don't use the same set, you're going to see the differences in your shot.
Or just rent them.
Well, now you're speaking, logically. And there's nothing logical about what we do here.
I guess not.
This is not a logical place.
I guess not. Sorry, y'all.
So, Cam Mackey says there's going to be a lot of films and TVs series shot on Blazar coming out in 2026, all on the Remus. Well, I've got a short film that should be coming out in 2026, shot on the Remus as well. So I guess I'm just as good as all those TV people.
Yes.
Definitely not. All right, Terry, let us know who the winner is.
Can we get a little drum roll, please? Well, I gotta say, Cam probably played a hand in this one, and that is the Blazar Mantis. Who would have thought that the Blazar Mantis would win Cinema Lens of the Year?
I feel like this is one of those categories where it is heavily influenced by your aspiration, not what you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because if you're looking at all these lenses, and we go based off of who won, the Blazar Mantis.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of people who want to shoot anamorphic who would not mind buying the Blazar anamorphics because they seem affordable, they seem obtainable. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop saying this is rigged. Y'all voted. Y'all voted. Next year, y'all need to figure out how to campaign better for your nominees. That's all I'm going to say. It's on y'all. But the Blazar Mantis won. Now, in second place was the Vespid 2s.
Yeah, I can see that.
And what's crazy is it's, maybe not, but like those were next. And then in third place was the Typoc lenses. Mm-hmm. And then very last place with only like 4 votes was the Let's Hectors. Now, the Let's Hectors are, in my opinion, they are the best lens. But the truth is that, nobody's buying these lenses.
No.
I don't even want to rent these lenses. Like, I would like to borrow them.
Yeah.
But to rent these lenses,
yeah,
that terrifies me.
Bro.
The amount of insurance I need to put on these lenses.
You have to have film budget.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
And if I'm spending that kind of money to even rent these lenses, I want to shoot something important.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I believe that the winner of this category was all based off of the aspiration. What could you get? What would you want to buy? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so the Blazars take this one. They take the cake. So yeah, there's our winner, Blazar Mantis. Shout out to Cam Mackey. He lost 2 categories, creator accessory and light, but he won in the lenses. So shout out to Cam Mackey and Blazar for winning, because we know Cam Mackey secretly has 50% stock or something.
Look what Cam
in
said.
Blazar. He said, I thought the Typocs were gonna win. I think the Typocs. I think if we waited another 3 months, the Typocs could have won. Because I know Typocs is now slowly starting to work with creators and send out lenses and gift lenses, and videos are starting to come out and all that good stuff. So Typoc probably can start to take over going into next year. You're gone.
Yeah, he's been seeking attention the entire time.
Yeah, I see that. All right. Now let's go ahead and hop into the last 2 categories of the day. These are the big ones.
Okay.
This is going to be camera brand of the year. Ooh. And then we're going to do camera of the year. Now, camera brand of the year, we did not leave, I'm double checking, anybody off of importance. Now, there are a couple groupings in here. Like, so for example, Nikon, we considered Red to be a part of Nikon, so we just kind of grouped those two together.
Okay.
But our nominees for camera brand of the year included Nikon, Sony, Canon, Lumix, Fuji, and Blackmagic. Now, we put everybody in there so that way you could get a chance to vote for your brand. I didn't want Blackmagic people voting for Canon. I didn't want Fuji people voting for Sony. I didn't want to split Nikon and Red because they're technically one company. So I tried to do my best to put these groupings together properly. So before we announce who the winner is, first off, chat, we want y'all to tell us who you think has got this one. Let me know in the chat who you think has this one in the bag. But first,
what determines a good brand?
Well, it's what the brand did this year. This is camera brand of the year. So this is what did you do this year? If we're looking at our nominees, we start with Nikon. What did Nikon do this year? Well, we got the ZR.
Got this.
Now, they technically also released a Z7 Mark II, I think.
And they released one of the, see, this was why I should have said this before. They released one of the very first 24 to 70s with an internal zoom.
Yeah.
Internal. Like this doesn't, no other zoom 24 to 70 does this.
Yeah. No, fully internal. They brought R3D RAW to the Nikon camera for the first time, or R3D NE, which is a variant. They gave us amazing lenses this year. They did it at a crazy price point.
Crazy.
And
not the lens though.
No, the lens is expensive. And I think they showed everybody this year that they are serious. Last year they bought Red and they made a staple. They said, hey, we care about video too. And they were like, yeah, we'll see what you do. And then they started dropping the prices on Komodos. They came out this year, Red came out with the XE to make the Raptor sensor more affordable so it can be in the hands of more creators. And then they also dropped the ZR and they said, this is what we can do as well. So I think Nikon had a really good year as far as like sort of forecasting with proof. Now, I think everything they did is a forecast because the ZR, as far as I'm concerned, it still needs a pretty good software update. I'm just going to say that.
Big time.
And I think what they're doing in the Red space is really nice, but they're dropping price of existing cameras. They're sort of reworking existing cameras. I want to see what they do with a Red camera now being built underneath the lineage of Nikon, right? So the question is, what I'm thinking is Nikon did a really good job this year.
Yep, they did.
But the question is, what will they do next? Because this can't be it. They have to do more. And I think they have a lot of momentum. The ZR has the most hype of any camera everywhere. On YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm telling y'all right now, everybody's talking about the ZR and they're consuming ZR content, and I know it because I make it, and that's what performs the best. Our next brand is Sony.
No, it's not.
That's
not the next brand, bro.
They're the next brand.
Why is it right there on the list?
Bro, every brand had to be on the list.
Okay.
So when we talk about what Sony has done this year, it hasn't honestly looked that great. But Sony shooters are ride or die. At least that's what you would think. But that's not how they voted. But Sony shooters, they
What happened this year with Sony?
Well, we got an FX2, which just won flop of the year. I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah.
We also got an RX1R3, which came in second place for flop of the year. We also got some software updates this year that were pretty big. We got some FX3 software updates. We also got FX3A, so a slight hardware adjustment to the FX3. Oh man, thank you so much, Cam Mackey.
At Kamiki super chatted $19.99. Wash is building a real community. Everyone hit that thumbs up.
How many people hit like?
We got 69 likes and over 170 people watching live. As Jarrell would say, don't be a trash can.
Trash cans.
Don't be a trash can. Hit that like button. So I mean, that interruption was kind of perfect because I didn't really have anything good to say about Sony. So I will give them this. They did drop the A7 V, which was
A7 came
was
in.
they like when you're like when you see people like doing the 100-meter sprint, and at the end they sort of like drop their head to like push their chest forward to like that last little
Just
kick.
get it right in.
Yeah, to get that kick. That's what the A7 V felt like.
Okay.
It was like we ran a bad race, but we still gonna kick at the end.
Yeah.
So
Nice camera.
yeah.
It's nice.
It's a camera. The next one on the list is Canon. Now, Canon actually had a pretty good year this year. I think the C50 was a huge release. It is what Canon people have been waiting for forever.
We have been.
And I'll be honest, had it come out like a year ago, I think I would have been all over it.
Same.
But it was just a little late to the party for me. The R6 Mark III also came out this year, and it was actually kind of surprising. I did not expect them to put open gate in that camera because I felt like it would cannibalize the C50, which I do believe it has.
For certain users.
Yeah. So, but Canon still did a good job this year. And it's actually surprising to me that they dropped cameras of such note, especially after how crazy last year was. Now, Jarrell's under the impression that next year is going to be just as crazy. I doubt it. But, hey, good on Canon. They had a great year this year. Our next brand is a brand that I openly talked trash about all of last year. And if there was an award for most improved, this brand would win hands down. And that is Lumix. Now, this year, Lumix gave us really two big heaters. They gave us the S1R2 and the S12. Now, we kind of talked about the S1R2 earlier, and then we talked about the S12, how it sort of a little upstaged it a little bit. But they decided to plant their flag on open gate, and they did it with a vengeance. And what's crazy is that they did it early in the year. They did it so early in the year that I'm not going to say that I don't think Canon probably pushed for open gate in the C50 and in the R6 Mark III in hopes of sort of like competing in that area.
Yeah.
But Lumix definitely had a good year.
Good.
And they are still, to this day, the only mirrorless camera that gives you open gate at 60 frames per second. I think that is going to be a feature that we're going to see brands start to chase after. And to end the year, Lumix didn't just drop two cameras at the beginning of the year and just walk away. They knew they had some work to do on those cameras. They went in, they did that work, and they got those cameras to a point to where they no longer overheat as easily with a software update that they released a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So Lumix definitely is fighting.
And
now,
they still hold a record.
And
for
what?
The best IBIS.
Oh, and they still
hold
best
that.
IBIS.
Yeah.
For sure. Not even close. The next brand I'm going to need your help on because I don't really know what they did this year. And that's Fuji. I know they dropped a bunch of budget cameras. Yeah. But aside from the Eterna, nothing really hit my radar.
They didn't drop any flagship. Like the last flagship camera was the X-H2S.
Yeah.
And that was 4 years ago. No, it was. Outside of the GFX.
Oh, outside the GFX line.
Which was really photography based. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, when it comes to Fuji, obviously I'm excited to test out an Eterna. But I can tell y'all, I mean, I don't want to give away who the winner is. But Fuji got one vote.
Damn. Well,
one vote, y'all.
That's kind of their fault, though.
That's less than 1%, dog.
That's kind of their fault.
And then the last camera brand on our list is Blackmagic. Blackmagic, actually, as far as I'm concerned, I think had a surprising year. there's two things that really shocked me about Blackmagic this year. One, their relentless rehousing of their camera bodies and sensors to try to give their customers more.
Okay.
Putting the 12K sensor inside of the Pixis, crazy work.
Okay.
Shout out to the Real XTY?
XTY? XCT?
I don't know.
Where is Jarrell just different?
Yeah, it is different.
Different.
Jarrell had to work today, so he's not here today. So we've got Blackmagic that came out with the 12K Pixis.
Yep.
And what's also crazy to me is that they are actively working on autofocus inside of their cameras right now. If you actually the Cinema Camera 6K? Cinema Camera 6K?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That camera that has the L mount on it has autofocus now under a beta. And they've released 2 additional betas since, and it's actually pretty dang good.
Yeah, whatever.
You're Mr. You want autofocus on your camera. That
Let me see
Blackmagic.
it. Let me see it. Push it out. Let's see it. This year, we don't know anything. That's talk.
I mean, people tested it. I've seen it. It's
where
good.
Where that though?
It ain't out like that.
Where
though.
that though?
All right. So those are our brands. So to recap, our nominees for camera brand of the year are Nikon, Sony, Canon, Lumix, Fuji, and Blackmagic. Are we ready to announce who the camera brand of the year is?
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
And the winner officially of camera brand of the year goes to Lumix. Bro, Lumix took it.
Well played.
And when I say they took it. It like they were in. They're the green. Up at the top.
Okay.
They took it with over 33% of the votes. At 35% of the votes, they absolutely I'm surprised. And that's why I said that they were easily the most improved, because last year we were ragging on them.
Yeah.
We were ragging on them. And truthfully, they took it. Camera brand of the year. Y'all voted Lumix in first place. You know what's crazy? There was a tie for second place, which means we have a definitive top 3. The big 3.
So who's second? Wait a minute. Who won the tie though?
No, it's a tie. It is a vote for vote tie. A vote for vote tie. So do you want to try to take a guess on who you think is tied right now for second place? Because now we're in the big 3. Now we're talking about a big 3.
I mean, Canon and Nikon.
He says it's Canon and Nikon, guys. Canon and Nikon. That's who you think got it?
Yeah, I don't think Blackmagic's on there.
You don't think Blackmagic could have taken it? What about Fuji? No, you are absolutely right. It is Canon and Nikon tying it up for second place. But Lumix takes the first place spot. This means that technically, underneath the rules of Uncensored that I'm making up right now, the big 3 currently sits as Lumix, Canon, and Nikon.
That's crazy.
And you want to hear something even crazier? Sony wasn't even in 4th place.
That's because people's mad, bro. They're mad.
But you had to vote. So here's the thing. I can look and see that like on some categories, not everybody voted. Some people skipped categories.
Okay.
But on this category, everybody
Everyone
who voted,
should've voted, though.
everybody who did vote, who clicked the link and voted on anything, they voted on this one.
Yeah, okay.
And what's crazy to me is that Sony has been knocked out of not only the big 3, but they not even in 4th place, dog. Blackmagic, y'all should feel really good because Blackmagic is currently sitting in 4th place.
That's big mad stuff right there.
Bro.
That's why it's been quiet.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Jesus.
So currently, if we're looking at our top 5, or we're looking at our top, or I guess 6, I guess, in this situation. Our top 6, it goes Lumix is in first place. Nikon and Canon split second place evenly. Then Blackmagic takes 4th place. Sony takes 5th place. And then Fuji brings up the rear in 6th place, bro.
So the big 3.
The big 3.
Lumix, Nikon, Canon.
That's it. That is the uncensored big 3. Raiders fan, sorry you spent $5. $5 ain't gonna change that outcome.
Damn.
But one thing that you do have in common is you paid $5 and Sony is in 5th place. So
5 for 5.
5 for 5, bro. God.
5 for 5.
Man.
Damn.
That is a wild situation, bro. He says Soy Boys in last place or didn't place, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to camera brand of the year, I always take it as it could be a toss up because your camera doesn't have to win anything for you to still love your brand.
Yeah.
But for me to see Sony drop to 5th place, does this just mean we have no Sony shooters who are willing to vote?
But that's what I'm saying. Sony shooters are in your chat.
Yeah.
Because they go in.
Yeah, they go
right,
in.
with the hate or whatever, right? When Jarrell's, being Jarrell. So they were crickets.
Crickets, dog.
They couldn't even vote.
Yeah. Now, Logan is saying, give us y'all's ranked. What is your rank, Marcus? Big 3. Ending the year 2025. And this is just based off what they did this year. You ain't got a all-time or sales or none of that. Who are you ranking big 3 in order? Who you got?
Me personally would have did, because I invested in my answer.
He voted with his wallet, y'all.
Yeah, I would have did Nikon, Canon, Lumix.
Nikon, Canon, Lumix.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason Canon is because of the C50.
Yeah. I feel that.
I'm a documentary guy, so like that camera would have been my choice. If I could only pick one for real and had the budget, it would have been that camera.
So you said Nikon, Canon, Lumix?
Yeah.
So it's funny. My big 3 are the same, but in a slightly different order. I am also going to take Nikon as number 1. And then I'm going to take Lumix as number 2.
I can see that.
And then Canon as number 3 this year. And like, I'll be honest with y'all, the Nikon Lumix thing for me, it goes back and forth. It's so hard.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, as somebody who, like the ZR for me, and this is kind of perfect because we're going to get ready to go into the camera of the year here in just a second. But like, for me, the ZR is such an important camera, but it works for me in an ecosystem.
Yeah.
And that's why it wins for me as a part of a bigger ecosystem. As I am a part of the Red ecosystem, that camera wins for me because I'm part of that ecosystem. It is an amazing camera, and it is sort of my camera. However, if you were to completely erase my brain, take away all of my money.
Red never happened.
Red has never happened. I have no allegiance to them whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't have systems with them. I don't use them. I don't even know how to use the R3D workflow. If you were to erase my brain and take away all of my knowledge, now we're to start today with a brand new system and starting from scratch, I believe that Lumix right now offers some of the best options. And with the S1 II, it sort of hits me as it would do photo like I need, it would do video like I need, it would do open gate like I'd like, and I'm not a part of a system. I don't have any lenses that's tying me to anything. I don't have Sony lenses I'm trying to adapt, and none of that. Like, Lumix would be that important to me. That. And so for me, because Lumix made a camera that has the first camera that I think I've ever said that about, like,
bro,
that made them, it's so close to them being the brand of the year because they made a camera that powerful.
Now,
Yo, Carlos. Yo.
And Carlos00 super chatted $100. Another, _RaptorX, fire emoji, uncensored season, fist emoji.
Carlos is the man.
Bro, shout out Carlos. Appreciate you, bro, for the love and support on the channel. And yeah, this is another amazing season of Uncensored. So shout out to you, bro. But yeah, that's my top 3 right now.
I feel that.
I think I'm going Nikon, Lumix. Gosh, it's so hard because I almost feel like Lumix might take it for me.
Lumix is a great option, bro.
As a brand,
it's a great option.
it's so hard. I think it helps Nikon that they have red. I think it's they have like a big brother.
Yeah.
That's helping them in this little bit of a fight for me, but it's so close.
Yeah.
It's close. Like it honestly could go either way.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. All right. So now it is time for the one that everybody has showed up for, that everyone has been fighting for, that everybody voted for. Everybody who voted for this one. And this is the camera of the year. Now cheating now, dog.
I see some blue heavy over there.
Yeah, you looking. All right. So the nominees based off of y'all's recommendations. So if your camera is not on this list, do not be mad at me. Sorry. First is the Nikon ZR.
Okay, of course.
Then we also have the Lumix S12.
Fire.
We've got the Canon R6 Mark III. The Pixis 12K.
Fire.
And the Sony A7 IV. All right. This is gonna be your nominees for cameras of the year. Now we've already talked extensively about the ZR.
Yeah.
It holds its weight.
Yep.
It's very clear. I think a lot of it has to do with the price tag. $2,200.
Big part of it.
Full frame 6K. R3D RAW NE. The image quality speaks for itself. The only issue with the camera, the only 2 concerns I've heard, or I actually have them too, is micro HDMI.
Horrible. And
some of the menu operations. Now I will tell you guys, after having the ZR, I am actually very unlikely to use a monitor with it.
Same.
Like I put my 5-inch Ninja on it and it seemed pointless. I was like, oh, a 5-inch monitor is pointless on this screen because it's already 4 inches and I didn't even really feel myself like gaining anything from a 5-inch monitor.
Yeah.
So if you're going to put a 7-inch monitor on there, now you got to do a whole rig and everything. So it's got to really make sense. The Lumix S12, again, spoken about thoroughly.
Yeah. Fire camera.
Open gate, 60 frames per second.
Fire.
Does photography, does video.
Yep.
Does ProRes internal.
Yep.
I mean, it has all the codecs you could possibly ask for. It does de-squeezed anamorphic on the camera. Everybody doing open gate should be doing this. Everybody making cinema cameras should be doing this. De-squeezing the camera. Come on. What are we doing?
Yep.
The S12 is just a outstanding camera.
It is.
The Canon R6 Mark III. Now, I see some of y'all in the chat saying, wait, why is the C50 not in here? Y'all voted. We asked. Now, Canon people, Jarrell said that if we put the C50 and the R6 Mark III in here, it would split the votes from Canon.
Yeah.
So y'all chose to go with the camera that you thought would win, which more of y'all thought that the R6 Mark III would win. So that's the reason why it got nominated over the C50. I do believe that if the C50 would have been in here, it would have split those votes.
Yeah, possibly.
People who would have voted for the C50 did end up voting for the R6 Mark III in this situation, and y'all would have just lost worse. So we were trying to give you your shot there. Blackmagic Mafia was loud this year. They said Pixis 12K. This was actually a camera that was not on the list, but they were like, put it on the list.
Put it on the list. It's fire camera.
We want to be represented in this camera of the year.
Why not?
Now, I mean, why not? I mean, it is a phenomenal, well-priced 12K cinema camera.
Yeah.
Great form factor. Nobody ever argues that. I believe that if the Pixis 12K gets the autofocus that Blackmagic has been working on, it will take this camera to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
The adoption rate will be insane on Blackmagic cinema cameras, if they figure out how to make the autofocus work well.
Yeah.
And then our last released camera, the Sony a7 IV. This was a camera that, I'll be honest with y'all, I gave it a lot of crap when I heard the rumors and heard the specs and it was going to use a reuse sensor and all that stuff. I was not hyped about the a7 IV, but of all the cameras that were rumored and then actually came out, I think that this camera was the biggest shocker because it was actually a lot better than we anticipated it to be.
Okay.
Now, do I think it stands toe-to-toe with all the other cameras on this list? Nah. But if you're a Sony shooter and you're looking for a full-frame camera and the a7 IV was your only option with the slow readout speed and the sort of older sensor today, I think this is a fantastic new buying option if you are a Sony shooter, you want to stay in the Sony ecosystem. Yeah. So when you look at this list...
But not a wow option.
Not a wow option, no. In a vacuum, it's great.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at this list...
Yeah.
Marcus.
Already. ZR.
That's your camera of the year?
For me?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
For me?
I thought you were going to come with the Lumix, dog.
Yeah, not for me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for me. I voted... Yesterday it was a Lumix. Yesterday it was a Lumix. But nah, man, I really do like the camera. If I wanted to go for all-around camera out the box is good right now, it would be the Lumix all day. Yeah. All day. And you're talking to someone that started on... I started my whole career on the GH4.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then I moved to the GH5. So I shot on Micro Four Third Lumix cameras. And back then, they were ahead of the game.
Well, Lumix does have a good they have a good track record of staying ahead of the game. Like their specs are always ahead. Like I remember when they released 4K 60, and this was right around the time the 1DX had it. Yeah. The 1DX that was the only camera that had 4K 60. It was
3 cameras that had 4K 60 at the time. It was 1DX, it was the Lumix, and it was the Fuji XT3.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the only 2 cameras.
And it kind of blew me away when they did it, when Lumix did it. That was actually the first, was that the GH4? GH5?
GH5.
GH5. That was the first Lumix camera that ever popped up on my radar. Now, I'll be honest, I did shoot on the Blackmagic 4K, but that camera was priced so dang crazy. But I'm not a big Micro Four Thirds fan. But Lumix has now started doing that. We're going to give you more than you need today on their cameras now.
Yeah.
And so when I look at this list, as much as I love my ZR, it's so hard. But I think that Nikon, for me, won brand of the year, but I think camera of the year for me goes to the Lumix. That's just for me.
I feel you.
That's just for me. Even though it's not the camera that I'm gonna like take on every single client job, every single professional job, because it just doesn't work in an ecosystem for me yet.
Yeah.
But I think if Lumix can come out with a couple supporting cameras to go around it and start building an ecosystem, I think they could have a diabolical. I think that's the only thing hurting Lumix right now is they don't have a solid ecosystem.
I feel you.
But I said the same thing about Red when they dropped the Z9. I mean, when Nikon, when they dropped the Z9. I reviewed the Z9, and in my video, I was like, this is an amazing camera.
Yeah.
But there's no ladder step to get here. There's no ecosystem surrounding
the Z8
it.
Came, the
but
ZF
then we got the
came.
Z8, the ZF, the Z6 III, and now we got a ZR that bridges the gap into Red. Like now they have an ecosystem. I think Lumix needs that ecosystem as a brand.
I feel you, bro. But see, I'm an OG, not in the game, but just period. You know what I'm saying?
You old.
Yeah. So like when I want to spend my money, and you're telling me that I can get, because when I found the Red image, I was done. I was done searching. Like that was the image. I've tried every camera, and I was satisfied at Red. And then you're telling me I can get that image, kinda. You know, not specifically the bit depth, but I can get that image on a camera that costs $2,200. And then you're telling me that I don't have to buy Nikon lenses.
Yeah.
I can buy Viltrox, I could buy Sony, I could whatever, and I can still get it to work. And then you're going to tell me I can get RAW in there too. And then you're saying that this camera at $2,200 can be better next year with a firmware update. Come on, man. Like the logic for me, it was just like, it's this one.
Yeah.
And that's what won and changed my decision yesterday when I was thinking about this. I was like, Marcus, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, like if I went for the people's choice, I would pick Lumix.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it's been this one.
Well, let's go to the people. You guys voted for the camera of the year. This was y'all's decision. I didn't have a vote on this. Jarrell didn't have a vote on this. Marcus, did you vote?
I didn't vote.
Marcus didn't vote on this. So this comes down to y'all's choice. Last year, the camera of the year was the Canon R5 Mark II. And y'all were not happy because y'all thought we rigged it. And Jarrell did kind of sway me in the vote. Just gonna say. Mm-hmm. But this year, y'all voted. Okay. And the camera of the year goes to the Lumix S12. Back to back. Bro, we need that Drake back to back. Lumix just went back to back on camera of the year and camera brand of the year. The wild to me. Now, if we're talking about the full list, you guys want the full list?
Yeah.
Full list, Lumix wins S12. In second place, we have the Nikon ZR. In third place, the Canon R6 Mark III. And then in fourth place, the Pixis 12K. And then in fifth place, the Sony A7 IV. Y'all, it is crazy to me that a brand that I was very harsh on.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all think I'm mean to Sony? I'm not mean.
I remember.
I have no filter. So I just say exactly how I feel. And the truth is that like I was just like this with Lumix. That doesn't mean that it's not that I don't like the brand. I'm just judging what I think the brand is doing. And that's where this comes from.
Okay.
And so last year, I didn't think Lumix was doing anything.
Yeah.
So I was not happy with their cameras. So I was vocal about it.
Yeah.
This year, I haven't been happy with Sony's cameras. So I've been vocal about it. Yeah. So it looks like I'm a hater, but I'm not a hater. No. In fact, I want Sony to do better because it's going to make everything better if they do it. But not this year. This year was, it was almost a hat trick. They won Camera Brand of the Year and they won Camera of the Year. Shout out to Lumix and Lumix Gang. Lumix Gang in the chat. Y'all need to sound off right now. Shout out, hashtag Lumix Gang in the chat because y'all deserve it. Like, y'all deserve it. Like, y'all been riding with this show. Even though we've been, like, so harsh on the brand. But y'all saw the vision. Y'all knew what was coming. And y'all knew it was the brand to rock with. So, shout out to Lumix Gang. Y'all absolutely... y'all floored me this year, and y'all, it was good. And yeah, unfortunately this year, Sony went out kind of sad. Sad. But I think if like the nice thing about, and shout out to everybody who's throwing Lumix Gang in the chat. The nice thing about coming in last place on 1 year is you have a redemption arc. Now Sony has the opportunity to have their redemption arc in 2026.
All next year. Yeah.
All of next year.
Yeah.
Because now the expectation is low. Like, I ain't expecting nothing from them right now.
This is true.
So, maybe this is what they needed. I have always said that secretly I talk trash about about Lumix because I wanted them to have this moment. So
what do you think if they do have that, what will come out first? Like, the history have shown that they'll come out with, like, the A7S4 before they come out with, like, the FX4.
Or FX3 Mark II,
Or FX3 Mark II. That's their history.
Yeah.
Show that.
I think that would be a bad decision. I think what Sony needs next year is just go straight to the FX3 Mark II. Like, they just need to do that. I also think that Sony needs to, literally go Canon on it and also drop a FX6 Mark II. Fix a couple things on that because that camera's incredibly dated. No audio import on the body itself. That's crazy. You have to have a top handle? What are we talking about? fix the monitor. Fix that little screen on that thing.
Yeah.
That monitor is trash.
Yeah.
Take both of those cameras up to 6K. Like, that's just what I think. So I think that Sony can do all of that.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a big step for them. And then, you ready? Drop the A9 Mark II with the global shutter sensor, but make it even better and make it great for video too. So I think in 1 year, they could drop a global shutter sensor in a mirrorless camera, drop 2 cinema cameras with the FX3 and the FX6 Mark II, and possibly bring like a small, like the A7C Mark III with the new A7 V sensor and readout speeds in that. And I think everybody would be really happy and they would consider that to be a successful year.
That A9 Mark II might sound good because they're probably going to come out with something before the Olympics.
Oh, yeah. And that'd be the perfect time to do it.
Yeah. Because I know Nikon, from the rumors, is that they're coming out with something before the Olympics.
Yeah. Now, I personally, when I'm looking at next year, I got a lot of thoughts and plans, but I'll hold that for another episode. But shout out to, first off, W's in the chat, and massive thank you and thumbs up for all the creators who helped with today's episode. We had Brittany on here today, Talbot on here today, Kofi on here today, Zach Mayfield on here today, and then, of course, Tight T-Shirt Terry. Jarrell, you were definitely missed on today's episode, but I do want to give a shout out to Jarrell for just being here for the rest of this year. Could not have done this show without him this year. A little bit of a bummer that he's not here for the final episode of the season, but he definitely helped make the rest of this season everything that it was. So shout out to Jarrell. W's in the chat for Jarrell as well. This episode does conclude our season 2 of Uncensored. It's crazy. We've done 2 whole seasons of Uncensored at this point. And next year, we've got some crazy things in store. You guys just gave me the encouragement for next year. We will be rolling out our, I don't know what we're going to call it, but it's like a movie club show.
Yeah.
We're going to roll out a movie club show next year. We're going to do it. Y'all just gave me the encouragement. I'm going to just do it. I'm excited about it. We'll be talking about, TV shows, movies, all that good stuff. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button so that way you guys can stay up to date, stay notified of when we do stuff. Even though we will be taking a slight break on Uncensored through the holiday season and going into January, just be on the lookout. I'll still be doing some bonus live streams here and there. We'll definitely make sure that you guys have the announcement of when the show is going to be coming back. So just a heads up, next Friday we will not be doing a live stream because it's going to be literally the day after Christmas. And we're also going to take our typical January breaks. We'll take a break during January and we'll give you guys more details on when the show is coming back. But we would love for you guys to take this holiday time, take the season, enjoy your loved ones, enjoy your peoples. You guys seriously have made this show everything that it is. This community is absolutely amazing. As you guys, not to get all sentimental and stuff, but like y'all were there when I lost my stuff, when my stuff got stolen. So y'all have been there for us this year. This has been a crazy year. But y'all are the real ones. And so we really appreciate y'all for that. I'll have more content coming out this month, so y'all can be on the lookout for that. There'll be content still coming out, even though we won't be necessarily doing the show live. But yeah, it's been a real one.
Yeah.
Y'all have been real. It's been a great season.
Yeah, I'm proud of you guys for keeping it going.
Oh yeah.
I think I was there for like the first or two. I think I was on the show, maybe the second or
one of the first or second episodes.
Yeah. So man, proud of y'all.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do Brandon Talbot says, let's definitely call it Movies Club show thing. we're gonna figure out what it's called. But we're definitely gonna be running that. So y'all be on the lookout. Next year we got big things coming. Y'all have been absolutely amazing. This community is absolutely amazing. Dang. Bro, appreciate the super chat.
At Through Joe's Lens super chatted $49.99. Merry Christmas. Looking forward to next year.
Thank you, Joe. We appreciate that. Yeah, we got some bigger things coming next year. We're really excited about that. Apple, the creative fam community. Love that. Carlos asked a quick question. He says, now that you have shot on the new Raptor XE, how does it compare to the Raptor X? Carlos, I kid you not, it's exactly the same. It's the exact same camera. Like, I don't know what they did to strip out $15,000 worth of value, but it's crazy good. Exactly the same. You're just gonna lose frame rates. Shout out Brandon with the super chat.
At Brendan Kajasek super chatted 69 Canadian dollars and 99 cents. Best camera channel of the year. Seriously, thanks for making everyone's week better every week. Stay unsponsored.
Hey, with super chats like that, we can stay unsponsored because we and with our opinions, we're definitely we're a hard show to sponsor in general. So we do thank y'all for all of everybody who's a member of the show, everybody who super chats. Y'all definitely help take care of the show because truthfully, we couldn't do the show without y'all because we are not very sponsorable. So, but we like it. We like it that way. We like being able to say our piece. Yep. You know, be able to tell the truth, tell y'all exactly how we feel. Love a brand one month, hate a brand the next month because it's just based off what they're doing, not based off of, you know, them sponsoring the show or whatnot. So, yeah, no, I absolutely love that. Marcus, any last words for the people before we take off for the holidays?
For the people?
For the people.
Don't spend all your money for the likes and the clicks for 2026.
Ooh, bars.
Yeah, don't spend all your money for the likes and the clicks. Spend more time focusing on the things that you actually want to get better at. That's it.
You are old because you dropped wisdom.
Yeah, that was
wisdom.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm gonna tell y'all next year. My last word for the show is embrace what you got. Embrace what you got. And that's in everything. Your gear, your family, your friends. Embrace what you got and make the most of it. All right, y'all. Much love. Y'all take it easy. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll see y'all on another stream before then, but just want to make sure I say it in case y'all don't hear from me until then. God bless. We'll see y'all.
Peace.